Thank you. We'll move on to our next question, and I believe, Jane Ann, we'll start with you. Is that right? Okay. In the recent past, all of the 5 members of the new Paltz Town Council have been from the same political party. What are the benefits and pitfalls of one party holding all 5 seats? Should the trend continue?
Well, for starters, I think that it should be brought out that it was the voters who decided that there would be people from just one party, because there were opposition candidates, and again, it was the voters who decided. But the benefit of having all one party is simply that we are able to work as a team and not get into the kind of internecine warfare that paralyzes the famous New York State legislature and also the U.S. Congress, where inter-party bickering seems to take precedence over what is good for the town and the village. So I think that has been one of the advantages. The other advantage is that we have been able to work very closely with the village on many projects, and I think there's a good sense of teamwork. The town and the village, going forward, really have to look at areas of duplication. I realize it's currently the fashion in Albany to talk about municipal structures as being totally outdated. I'm going to take a pass on that until we really look at it to see what is outdated and what isn't. But closer cooperation is certainly necessary, particularly in dealing with our infrastructure. As was mentioned earlier, our water and our sewers are old, particularly in the village. We need to do something about this. And by working with town and village working together, we can really get something done. Should the trend continue? I don't know. That's really up to the voters. But a trend that I would like to see coming, and that is, very frankly, to what the village used to have, which was nonpartisan elections. I think there's very little place for partisan politics in a town or in a village structure. You don't need it. We're working for the same constituency. So let's let that be our priority rather than party politics.
Thank you. We get the kitchen timer together with us there. David, in the recent past, all of the 5 members of the new Paltz Town Council have been from the same political party. What are the benefits and pitfalls of one party holding all 5 seats, and should the trend continue?
I don't think that it matters whether one party holds all seats if the people are independent and they don't support the same ideas. They don't say, well, they don't decide what's best for the community, and then they all support that. And from what I've seen, since I've been involved in attending town board meetings, that there are independent members, council members who don't mind differing and who stand up for what they believe is right. And this is what I want to do. And not only do I want to stand up for what's right, I want to represent the unrepresented and I mean, New Paltz is a diverse community that celebrates diversity, and I want to make sure that that the diverse viewpoints are represented, social, cultural, recreational, educational, and so forth. And because I see that even that some people on the board say they want to run in order to support the supervisor. I think that we should be running to support the best interests of the town, and that's my goal, to try to represent the diverse interests of the town, and that's what I want to do. And